Good morning. I am Narmada, Assistant Professor, Department of Cybersecurity, working in Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about digital signatures. So this is also as a part of cyber cryptography. So this is also one type of a technique. So by using this digital signatures, we can predict our information. We can securely send our information. A digital signature or a digital signature scheme is a mathematical scheme for demonstrating the authenticity of a digital message or document. A valid digital signature gives a recipient reason to believe that the message was created by a known sender and that it was not altered in transit. Digital signatures are commonly used for software distribution, financial transactions, and in other cases where it is important to detect forgery and tampering. Digital signatures are often used to implement electronic signatures, a broader term that refers to any electronic data that carries the intent of a signature, but not all electronic signatures use digital signature. In some countries, including the United States, India, and members of the European Union, electronic signature have legal significance. However, laws concerning electronic signatures do not always make clear whether they are digital cryptographic signatures in the sense used here, leaving the legal definition and so their importance somewhat confused. Digital signatures employ a type of asymmetric cryptography for messages sent through an insecure channel. A properly implemented digital signature gives the receiver reason to believe the message was sent by the claimed sender. Digital signatures are equivalent to traditional handwritten signatures in many respects. Properly implemented digital signatures are more difficult to forge than the handwritten type. Digital signature schemes in the sense used here are cryptographically based and must be implemented properly to be effective. Work factor. Work factor is defined as the amount of effort needed to break a crypto system. The work factor of a crypto system is related to its key length and the working mechanism used. For example, if the brute force attack method is used to break the system, then the work factor is directly proportional to the length of the key. For every addition of one bit to the key length, the time needed is doubled. Hash function. A hash function is any well-defined procedure or mathematical function. It converts a large, possibly variable size amount of data into a small data, usually a single integer that may serve as an index to an array. The values returned by hash functions are called hash values, hash codes, hash sums, checksums, or simply hashes. A hash function may map two or more keys to the same hash value. In many applications, it is desirable to minimize the occurrence of such collisions, which means that the hash function must map the keys to the hash values as evenly as possible. A checksum or hash sum is a fixed size data computed from an arbitrary block of digital data for the purpose of detecting accidental errors that may have been introduced during its transmission or storage. The integrity of the data can be checked at any later time by recomputing the checksum and comparing it with the stored one. If the checksums do not match, the data was almost certainly altered. The procedure that yields the checksum from the data is called a checksum function or checksum algorithm. A good checksum algorithm will yield a difficult result with high probability when the data is accidentally corrupted. If the checksums match, the data is very likely to be free of accidental errors. Substitution cipher. In cryptography, a substitution cipher is a method of encryption by which Units of plain text are replaced with ciphertext according to a regular system. The units may be single letter, pair of letter, triplets of letters, mixture of the above, and so forth. The receiver deciphers the text by performing an inverse substitution. Substitution cipher can be compared with transposition ciphers. In a transposition cipher, the unit of the plain text are rearranged in a different and usually quite complex order, but the units themselves are left unchanged. By contrast, in a substitution cipher, the unit of the plain text are retained in the same sequence in the ciphertext, but the units themselves are. Thank you. So from this, you can understand about what is digital signature and how we are working on that, and also substitution ciphers.